everyone, welcome back to Chit-Chat today. I am excited to chit-chat with you guys. I kind of miss chit-chatting, it's been a little bit. So today we're going to be doing a get ready with me using the items that I had bought for myself and got as birthday presents from my sweet husband and some friends that I hauled earlier this week. Tuesday is part 1, Wednesday I posted part 2, so if you missed what I got for my birthday, you're going to want to watch that first probably before watching this, or it's going to be a spoiler alert, but that's okay. I had saved those things to haul for you guys, and I am saving them, have saved them to use right now to kind of get ready. So I'm really excited to delve into these things and just kind of get ready. And I have no idea what's going to go down, but hopefully it's going to look okay. Excuse my hair. I curled it and it is falling down, and so I just kind of pinned it back with my claw, and we're just rolling with it. It's a beautiful windy day today, so I figured even if I had curled it, it's just going to get all windbowed anyway. So we're just rolling with what nature is giving us. And it's a cooler day today. The past couple days it's been really just rainy and overcast, and it's cooled down quite a bit. So honestly, I'm feeling fall. I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing a shirt, and I almost thought about wearing like a sweater. Like it's cooling down into fall here, which is just a little weird for me because normally August is like hot where I live, but I'm not at home. So enough chit-chatting. If you are new, I'm very chit-chatty. I can make an intro 10 minutes long if you wanted me to, but I won't. So let's just start getting ready. Gonna prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I just brought this little one for travel's sake, and I figure I will probably use this whole thing up during the course of me being here. And I like it. I like it because it fills in your pores, and it's not too heavy. I know in the summer, if I'm not filming and I'm just going to do my makeup to go outside, I don't like a lot of heavy on my face. Now, it's different for filming because I like to have more of a full coverage look when I'm filming. I feel like it just looks more polished, especially, you know, when you're getting all glammed up and you're putting on lashes and all that. Kind of want your makeup to match what you got going on with the rest of yourself. But this is just nice. You don't need very much. I primarily put it in here where I have pores, and then in here where I have pores, and then on my chin where I have, I don't know what you want to call these things down here, and kind of over here. I've been finding lately that I'm getting a lot of fine lines around my lips, so I've been taking this type of product, whether it's this one, or I have another pore filler that I just kind of fill in here, and that can help with lipstick. So if you have any bleeding issues, try filling in those fine lines with a primer. So I want to use almost all of my new stuff if I can. Now, as you can probably tell, I got really lazy with the self-tanning. I did it the first couple weeks I was here, but now that it's cooling off, like, I'm not caring about a tan because I'm kind of covering up a lot of my body now anyways. I may change my mind when we actually get to fall and I'm feeling like the weather's really dreary and I need some color in my life, but all that is to tell you, most of my foundations that I brought, if not all of them, are for when I'm more self-tan, when I'm darker. So the only thing that I have that I just got in the mail is a little sample of the Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundation, which I wanted to try out for you guys and for myself anyways. And this is the shade 125, which just is a little bit lighter than some of my other ones. I don't know if this would honestly be my winter shade because it matches me right now, but I still have a little bit of color to my skin. So I'm going to try this. I did wear this, 2 days ago, and it was a pretty finish, and it was very lightweight, and I didn't have a lot of breakouts, so I felt safe wearing this because I didn't put very much on, and it's a lighter coverage foundation. So I'm in the shade 125 in this, so I'm just going to, here's what it looks like. It's a good color match. It's pretty neutral, which I'm a neutral undertone. I think somebody asked me that one time. I'm a neutral undertone. So I can't wear things that are too yellow unless I'm self-tanned, and then, you know, most self-tanners have that warmth in them and they make your skin more warm than it actually is, and then I can get away with it. But most of the time I cannot wear things that are too yellow or I'll look really jaundiced. So I washed all my brushes last night, and they smell amazing because I bought a new brush cleaner and I wanted to try something that I've never tried before, and I was going to order some stuff from Beautylish, which that's where I ended up ordering it from. So I bought the Perry and Spirit brush cleaner. Guys, I wouldn't use it on all of these. I started using it on these bigger brushes, but you would just go through the product way too quickly, and I just felt like I didn't want to waste this really good cleanser on stuff like this where you already have to use a lot of cleanser because foundation brushes just get goopy. But I literally dipped you pour the stuff into a glass jar or whatever, and it's kind of oily and it smells like citrus. It's just beautiful. You stick your, like all of my eye brushes I washed in that. You stick it in there, like 2 seconds later, it's completely clean, and then you just use like a terry cloth or a paper towel and wipe off the extra because it's kind of oily. My brushes are shiny, like it's very hydrating to your brush bristles. Like they're shiny, they look new. I definitely would recommend checking that stuff out. I'll link it below for you guys. It's great. Now, if you were going to wash all of your brushes like this, you will go through it a lot quicker. So I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you don't care and you're just in, like, you want to take care of your brushes. Now, if you have like those expensive Wayne Goss brushes, definitely use that on them because it's going to really protect them and keep them in shape longer. This is very light coverage. I just did 2, and you can still see lots of blemishes and stuff. So this is by no means, maybe buildable up to medium coverage, but which is nice for the summer or when it's hot out and you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. It has a pretty finish, but it's definitely not very much coverage. Still on a mission to use up my MAC Pro Long, where I've had this a really long time. I'm the shade NW20 in this. A little goes a very long way with this product, as I'm sure you're familiar with. But I like the coverage of it. I really do. I think I would say I would repurchase this. I, oddly enough, really like the smell of it. It reminds me of art class, though. Like, something about it reminds me of art class. I don't know what the scent is, but it's like a paint or something I used to use in elementary and high school. I don't know. That's probably not a good thing. Beauty blender is my favorite way to blend in my concealer. I just feel like it's hydrating. It really gets the product into my skin. I've tried like brushes and stuff, and I feel like it just takes forever to blend it in, and it doesn't actually meld with your skin. I feel like you just have a pile of kind of blended concealer sitting on top, like it's thick. Do you know what I mean? I much prefer this. I just feel like it just, I don't know, it looks better. I'm going to throw a little bit of this on my eyeball just to kind of conceal some of those hairs that I need to be plugging. So I picked up a new powder. My aunt had this in her vanity, and I've heard people talk about this a million times, and I just, powder. I'm not really into powder until I swatched hers, and it's a beautiful, non-powdery powder. Just blended into your skin, and it had a very beautiful finish on it. It wasn't dull or matte. It just had a luminous finish. I don't know, it was just really glowy and pretty. It's the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder, and I bought the shade Translucent 2. Now, there is a shade 3 and 1, but I thought 1 was a little too light for my face, and I wanted to use this for my face. So, it comes in a little thing like that. Ooh, it's been traveling. Look at that. I'm not going to use the puff. I like to use my Sephora Pro number 59 for my face. I like that it's angled. It's a little puffy because I kind of reshaped it after. Oh, it smells good. It's kind of tapered, so I like that for like small areas in here. Like a big, I didn't even bring my big ones because I don't gravitate towards those, because I feel like if I stick a big old brush, which you're lucky if you can find a product, you know, wide enough to stick a big old brush in, but I feel like you get powder in your brows, powder in your hair, powder like everywhere. So I like to put powder where I need it, which isn't necessarily everywhere. So I'm also going to use this today to set my under eyes, just because I want to see how this works out. Look at it blowing away. No! By the way, this is enough powder to last you forever. Well, maybe you can't see, but I like that I can look in the mirror and not see powder on my face. You know, it's just really finely milled and pretty. I like to do my bronzer after my powder and before my brows, because I feel like I need to do my brows before my eyes, but I don't want to do my brows before any sort of bronzing product, because I feel like I might accidentally touch it, and then, I don't know. It's just how I like to do things. So we are getting down on this Bobbi Brown bronzer. It is a nice bronzer. I really do like it. I actually have a backup already of it at home. And of course, this brush, this is my bronzing brush. It's the Real Techniques Multitask brush. It's just the one I like. So what are you guys doing this weekend? I actually might film another video for you this weekend that's going to go up at the end of the week here, because next week I have some other things that I need to do, so I want to try to get some videos filmed while I can. And I don't know, like, I don't have anything super fun or exciting planned. I do know next weekend, Labor Day weekend, is next weekend Labor Day weekend? Or is it the weekend? Yeah, it is. My friend is coming into town, and there's going to be like, in our town they do some fireworks and stuff, so we're going to take the kids and do like brats and hot dogs and do some fireworks, and my kids have actually never been to fireworks, so I never wanted to take them when they were younger just because I was like, well, first of all, it's late at night, they should be sleeping so that I can sleep, and I figured it would probably scare them, and what do babies care about fireworks, really? So now that they're older, I think they would probably think it's cool. I just realized that this entire time, I had my tripod on top of my phone, so my camera was angled, so now I'm worried that you guys were watching me like this for the first 10 minutes of this video. Oh my gosh, I just can't seem to get it together lately, like off camera. You just don't even know. Gonna do some contouring with the Kat Von D. I like to mix these two, but you know what? I'm just gonna do the lighter one today, I think, because I don't want anything too strong today, because I'm just not feeling like having really, really strong contour. I think I'm gonna go for a softer look since it's daytime here too. I am going to be going out to eat later, but it's dark in the restaurant. So, you know how sometimes you go to sit down and do your makeup and you want to do something just really, really glamorous? And other times you sit down and you may not even really want to do your makeup, but you want to go out of the house and you don't want to scare people. Or you don't want people asking you, are you okay? Do you feel okay? Yeah, I feel great, actually. I just didn't decide to put any makeup on. I hate that, because then it's like, do I really look that bad that someone has to ask me? Just did my brows. I actually haven't had my brows waxed since I think the end of May or sometime in June. And I've been letting them just kind of fill in because I feel like my natural eyebrows are very bushy, but when I get them waxed, I feel like they take a good half off. Like a good half. Like buy one, get one half off. Like that's what I feel like they do. Like this one looks good and this one they just butcher. And this one is my problem child anyway, so I have to work really hard. This one isn't even shaped the same as this one. This one's naturally good, which is why I'm glad I have bangs, because I cover it up most of the time so you can't see that I struggle with this one. But there's always something to struggle with when it comes to doing your makeup because things aren't symmetrical. So anyways, I decided to do those off camera like I usually do just because, I don't know, I do so much finagling that it's just quite frankly boring for me to edit, to rewatch, and I think if I'm not interested, then you're probably not. So, for my eyes, I definitely am going to be using my two new Burberry eyeshadows that I got, but before that I'm going to prime them with my Paint Pot by MAC. This is Painterly. Let me grab my brush. I use the Precision Flat from Sigma, the P80, just so I don't have to dig my fingers in, which you need this nail polish. This is Essie's All Tied Up. It is absolutely gorgeous, perfect for fall. It's like a deep rosy mauve color with slight gold shimmer. It's so flattering on the nails, and it's a very good color, but it's still very neutral, so you can wear this with like anything. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, I like this as a primer, and I'm trying to use up my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's okay, I'm not blown away by it. I just like how this kind of primer really cancels out discoloration, covers up any hairs on your brow area here that you need to pluck, and it just really gets her done. So I don't know. I like how this makes a really nice base for my shadows to stick to. I feel like when I wear this, my shadow looks better all day than when I just use like a liquid primer. So try this if you've never tried it, because trust me, it is worth it. I've had this for so long, and oh my gosh, I mean, a little goes a long way, but really, I mean, it works. Alright, I know what blush shades I have to choose from just because I know my new things, and I have a ton of lip products to choose from, but for my eyes today, I have no idea what I'm going to do. So I'm going to incorporate my MAC palette just because that's what I brought up here with me, and it has lots of good neutral shades to incorporate with those other colors. So I'm going to start off with a cream shade. What is this one called? I think it's called Brule. Yeah, it's just a matte cream shade, and I'm just going to throw that everywhere. Do you ever just have a sudden craving for a Diet Coke? I love Diet Coke. I like Diet Coke, not real Coke, and regular Pepsi, not Diet Pepsi. And I typically don't like any Diet Pop. The only Diet Pop that does it for me is Diet Coke. But if I drink a Diet Coke, Then I want a McDonald's large fry to go with it. I think I'm going to go for kind of a cooler toned look today. I'm going to use MAC's Omega, which this is like a shadow that swatches like nothing, really looks like nothing. You got to build it up a little bit, but it creates a really nice shadow in your eye, like a very undetectable color, but it's sculpting. It's like a good sculpting color. So I actually was told when I first went to the MAC counter to put this in my eyebrows. Oh, this is a great color to fill in your eyebrows. This on me? Really? I tried it once and it did nothing, first of all. And second of all, I was like, I would never recommend this color for somebody with this color hair. Like, it didn't make any sense. I'm open to taking people's recommendations and suggestions, but sometimes you can listen and then you can decide if that's what you think is going to work for you or not. I kept it because I knew I'd use it as an eyeshadow, but if this was strictly a brow product, I would have definitely brought it back because, you know, that's a nice thing about makeup. If it doesn't work for you, you can definitely return it. So I've had people like surprised when I tell them, yeah, if you don't like it, keep your receipt and bring it back. I mean, the point of it is to buy something that works for you, and if you're finding it's not really going to work for you, by all means, I am not ashamed or afraid to bring something back. At least exchange it for something else so that they're not out the sale. You know what I mean? Because sometimes if they work on commission, I'll exchange it for something that'll work better for me. I'm going to take MAC's Haux. This is a matte, purpley, taupey, grayish color. It's beautiful. I really like a good Haux in my crease. So some of my favorite matte shades. This is in it. This is one of them from MAC, definitely. I love soft brown. I love Swiss chocolate. What other ones do I love from MAC? I just like MAC's matte shades. I find that they blend really well. Like, I'm barely working for this here. And I'm glad, because I don't like to work hard to blend a shadow. If I have to work hard to blend a shadow, guess what? It's not staying in my collection. I like stuff that is easy to work with, and I don't want to keep it if it's not. Because then, guess what? I'm not going to use it. If it's hard to work with, it's gone. It's like those pair of shoes that are really cute, but if I never wear them because they're uncomfortable, I'm going to get rid of them and replace them with something that's cute and comfortable. Two brushes from Sigma, the medium sweeper and the short shader. And I'm going to use the medium sweeper. And I'm going to take MAC's, what is this called? Nylon. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. And I might have to go back and reapply this after I do my dark shades, but I want to really make sure that this inner corner is bright. So we are going to do this first. This is a must-have shade from MAC. I'm going to do my inner corner a little bit here too. MAC's Nylon is gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like a banging inner corner highlight. Why is that? I must have some lash glue stuck to my... Look at that. It's not even covering. I haven't even worn eye makeup for a couple days, so that's been hanging out there apparently. Anyways, you need this color in your life. If you're going to go to a MAC store, or if you're building your own palette or something, pick up MAC's Nylon. It's beautiful. What is that? Do you see that little spot right there? Oh my gosh, did I just get an age spot overnight? Wow, I legit have never noticed that before. I tell you what, guys, getting older is great and not so great at the same time. Take the Burberry shade in Mulberry. I had been eyeing this up since forever. I just love these deep, like purpley shades, and I'm going to use just a blending brush here and start to deepen up this outer V. Now, I forgot how pigmented this shadow is. You don't need a lot. Do you like the sound of nature in my backgrounds now? Instead of silence or airplanes? I have all the windows open and I just think it's kind of peaceful to listen to. I mean, there's some traffic, but just listening to all the birds and the bugs talk to each other, it's kind of peaceful. Now I'm going to dig into this shade, which is called Taupe Brown. And I'm going to deepen this up just a little bit more. You could use black if you want to, but I wanted to use this color. And this is pretty deep too, and it's a pretty cool toned brown too. So it works good to go with a cool toned eye look. I'm going to take a little bit of the Mulberry and a pencil brush and just kind of smudge that out underneath my lower lash line here. Really smoke her out. Bought a new eyeliner brush from Ray Morris. Where's the end of it? No. Well, that's disappointing. What the heck happened to the end of my brush? I just bought a brush and then I washed all of my brushes. I wonder if my cat got into it. Is this supposed to look like that? I don't think so. Anyways, it's from Ray Morris and it's a precision eyeliner brush. It had really good ratings, so I bought it. And I bought some Duraline to put into my Inglot gel eyeliner because it was starting to get a little bit dry, which I was reading about that and they said it's because of the plastic cap. Like doesn't hold in, I don't know, it doesn't keep out the something. Anyways, so I'm going to use the gel eyeliner today, which that Duraline really made this creamy. And so far, I like how flexible this tip is. So I'm going to line my upper waterline with the Inglot gel eyeliner. And I can't talk during this, or I will have eyeliner from here to here. NARS Via Veneto eyeliner. It's going on my upper waterline and my lower waterline. Love this. Have to have this. This is the only thing that stays in my waterline for probably a good 4 or 5 hours. I haven't found anything that's like forever, but I don't know if that's possible. That'd be like a tattoo. Do you know people that have eyeliner tattooed? Because I met somebody one time and I was like, man, your eyeliner is always perfect. How do you get it to be so perfect? She's like, it's a tattoo. It creeped me out. You let a needle right here? Like, that's a lot of trust to put in someone, because I can't even think about it. I can't. I'm probably creeping you out, grossing you out right now, but I can't even think about a needle being there. What if they slipped? That's like a murder movie. That's like a gross, disgusting horror movie. Tarte Gifted Mascara. I believe I got this in a kit when I ordered something from QVC, and I opened it up this week and I've been using it. I like it. I like it. It gives lots of good volume. The brush is similar to the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. It feels like it's a similar, well, this formula is not as dry as the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. It's a little wetter. So if you don't like a super dry formula, the only thing with drier formulas is that, you know, they flake and get icky quicker. But I like what they do to my lashes. But I've been using this mascara and I'm pretty pleased with it. You know, sometimes you open up a mascara, use it once or twice, sometimes just once, and you know immediately, nope, this ain't gonna work for me, and in the trash can it goes, or find somebody to use it. But I don't mind this. I really don't. It's pretty good. Just threw on the House of Lashes Siren Lashes. I just bought these. These are the ones I'm stuck on just because they're new, and they're a great, they're not as fluffy or sexy as the boudoir ones, but they're great for every day because they're not too in your face. You could wear these out in public. I mean, you definitely can tell you have false lashes on. I've had people ask me, are those your lashes? I wish. I've seen people whose natural lashes look like this. I mean, this is my natural lash. This is my Va Va Voom. But I like these for a less sexy look. Look what I just did. So here's the finished eye look. I look really weird right now because I have no blush and no lip, but we're going to get to it. I just kind of wanted to show you what the eyes look like up close, and let's decide what else we're going to do here. Look like death until you have on blush. It's just the way it goes. I decided I'm going to use the Chanel Rose Bronze just because it's a little, the other one I got was the limited edition one for fall, and it is gorgeous. But it will not go with the look we are wearing today. I mean, it could, but nah, I'd rather wear this because this is like a beautiful rosy color with a hint of bronze and has the smallest little particles of shimmer. It's just gorgeous. And so I thought this would just, I've been eyeing up this blush forever, honestly. It was one of the first ones I was debating between when my first Chanel blush that I bought was Rose Ecrin, and I love that one. But this was the other one I was debating between when I was deciding which blush to get. But I went with the Rose Ecrin because it had a bit more rose in it, and I thought, you know what, that's going to go with a lot of things, and it didn't have any shimmer. And this one, I just, I'm so glad I decided to go with it because it really is gorgeous. And you know what? There is just absolutely nothing like the smell of a Chanel blush. I tell you what. It's a beautiful, beautiful blush color. And I've been really digging this brush. I got this. It's Vasanti in my BoxyCharm. And it's actually a really nice blush brush. Though this hormonal breakout situation, it's kind of messing with my look here. Hormones, I hate zits. I hate them. I will probably forever have them just because my mom still gets them and she's in her 50s, but just go away. Champagne pop. It is pretty. I don't know, that Makeup Forever Ultra HD, it's okay. I don't think I would buy it, but my face is looking a little dry, I think. So it's screaming, spray me with Fix Plus, so that's what I'm going to do. I bought a lot of lip stuff, which no surprise there. So we have a lot of different ways that we could take this, but I think I'm going to do more of a mauve-y lip. I thought I was going to do a nude, but since I have purple eyes, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like using one of my Tom Ford lipsticks. Anyway, so I'm going to line my lips with the Dior lip liner in the shade Airy Mauve. It's a beautiful mauve-y pink lip liner, actually. And then I'm going to use the Tom Ford lip color in the shade Indian Rose. Just a beautiful rose color. Oh, these smell good. For a little gloss, I'm going to pop Chanel Sweet Beige in the center of it. Alright, heck, let's just do the whole thing. So here's the finished look. I think I really like it. I really like this lip combo. I think it's gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me today. Whoa, we're knocking things over. Zoom you back out here. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for stopping by and chit-chatting with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your positive support and just feedback. And I just adore each and every one of you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll chit-chat with you soon. Bye, guys.